I remember purchasing my very first firearm like it was yesterday. I met this guy on the internet. I was looking at a Remington 870 shotgun, and after some intense negotiation, we decided to meet. Now, I heard that it was legal to purchase a firearm, just in a parking lot, but I wasn't 100% sure on how the process worked because I just had never done it before, right? So I decided to bring my little brother Evan along with me just as some extra backup. Now, Evan was 17 at the time, and he's a pretty big dude, right? So he was like 6'2", he's like 220 pounds. However, Evan's got one of those faces that is just like begging to be punched. Now, when we pulled into the parking lot, I realized that we may have a really big problem. So I couldn't find a red truck. The seller said he was gonna be in a red truck, but there was nothing. So I shot him a text message. "I'm here, I don't see a red truck. I'm in the alley behind the Starbucks," he replied. Is this guy nuts? It's like 10 o'clock at night, it's dark outside. He wants to do this transaction in a dark alley. I was really concerned that this seller was trying to set us up for a robbery. Because think about it, right? He knows that I am showing up with hundreds of dollars of cash. And I don't even know if this dude really has a gun, right? Now, I told Evan the only way we're gonna make it through this without getting raped is for Evan to look like he's kind of ready, right? I said, "Evan, you gotta open the car door, you gotta stand there kind of hard, right? Thuggish. You gotta stand there, pretend like you have a gun, something, so that if this guy tries to rob me, you're the backup, right?" So we pull into this back parking lot. Evan gets out of the car, he takes his position, which, you can see Evan is not intimidating. There's nothing about him that's intimidating. And I walk up to this dude and I'm like, "Hey, you got the stuff?" What the hell is that, right? You got the stuff? Sounds like I'm trying to buy a kilo of cocaine, not a gun legally. So the guy opens this duffel bag, he shows me the shotgun. Again, it's pitch black, I can see nothing, barely anything. And I handed him a wad of cash, I took the duffel bag, I got in the car. And as Evan and I are speeding out of this alley, Evan goes, "There's no way, dude, that was legal." Now, a lot has changed in the 15 years since I purchased my first gun. Today I have bought and sold literally thousands of guns privately and commercially. I owned a gun store for 5 years. I did this a lot, every day. And my transactions, they don't look like drug deals anymore. They become more sophisticated. Now, after I bought that shotgun, I went home and I spent hours every single day watching YouTube videos, reading books, trying to just immerse myself in the gun culture. I was trying to learn everything I could about guns, mindset, concealed carry, self-defense, shooting fundamentals. I needed everything. Now, I wrote this book to be a very simple guide for you to understand the top 21 things that every brand new gun owner needs to know. As a new gun owner, you probably have thousands of questions, right? Or maybe you're like I was, and I just simply didn't know what I didn't know. Now, the purpose of this book is to simplify the process of becoming a safe and a responsible firearms owner by showing you the top 21 things that every new gun owner needs to know. Now, I don't want to dive deep into each one of these topics because I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information at once. It's also really important to note that you're not going to be able to demonstrate or even memorize the fundamentals of this book immediately, right? This is something that takes time. It takes consistent, deliberate practice over an extended period of time to really become a safe and irresponsible gun owner.